Hey, Llama here, and welcome to a unplanned taming video. And I say that because today we're going to be taming a phoenix, and virtually all phoenix taming is unplanned. Now, phoenix are quite rare. They only exist on Scorched Earth. So whereas a lot of other creatures, even on Ark Survival Evolved, even though they may have been exclusive to a map when that map came out, like rock elementals on Scorched Earth, for example, they are available on other maps further down, usually the non-story maps. The phoenix is the one exception to that, and the phoenix can only be found on Scorched Earth. And I expect that will continue. The reason for that is that the phoenix only appears during the heat wave or the superheat. That is one of the weather events that is native to Scorched Earth itself. The reason why today is unplanned is that phoenixes, as I said, they're opportunistic tames. So when you see a phoenix, that's when you've got to tame a phoenix. Going looking for one can take way longer than you'd like. So today, this is like the intro to the video. When I came across the phoenix, you can probably tell by my voice, I was a little surprised. I just kind of hit record and then just kicked off and started. So for that reason, I'll say up front, the trap building, it's not really a trap building tutorial, so the trap works. But I didn't go sort of step by step on how to build the best phoenix taming trap. But you can use the trap design that I used if that's what you're looking for. But the method that I used works on official servers, and it's good if you're solo taming one on 1x. So hopefully you can utilize the method. And anyway, so we'll kick into the video, and I'll see you at the end. Well, here we go. So I was just out in the desert looking for death worms, and look what I came across. So this is a level 95 phoenix. Now, a lot of people have trouble knowing what to look for. So there's this thing that happens after a superheat or after the heat wave. If you are the first person to come into render of where the phoenix has landed, then you will see the phoenix. And this is what you will see. You will see it just hovering around in the ground. It's a pretty cool colour one, actually. I quite like that. It's a level 95, and I'm actually quite tempted to tame it. So, in order to tame it, what we're going to do, first we're going to mark a waypoint. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. We're going to go waypoints, and yeah, why not waypoint 0, do that, and then because when we come back to it we won't be able to see it anymore, so that's really important to note, that we won't be able to see the phoenix. It'll still be there, but as soon as we go out of render and then come back again, it will be gone. So we're going to need to make a trap, and we're going to need to get our fire wyvern ready so that when we get the next heat wave we can tame it. Now it's a level 95, so in all honesty the chances of us taming it on 1x is fairly slim. In one go, I'm going to be completely honest. What happens is when you're taming them, when the heatwave finishes, they drop back under the ground again. If you've trapped them, they'll drop back in the same spot, and then they'll respawn back in your trap again with the next heatwave, and they don't lose any taming effectiveness in between. So you may have to take a couple of shots at it, and a couple of heat waves at getting it done, but eventually you will. That's the generally accepted method anyway. And you can see I've already got a phoenix up here. That was only a level 15. This one's a level 95, and much cooler colours, I have to say. So pretty pleased with that. Let's grab some gear. Okay, so we need a foundation. We need some walls, not quarter walls, proper walls, thanks. Can't remember how many we need. not that many, that's for sure. Probably close to that. Oh, maybe more. No, that should do us, actually. We're going to need a couple of ceilings. 1, 2... Actually, we'll take all of those because I'm going to want to put a few around. We're going to grab some ramps as well. Maybe some ladders. Let's see how that goes. That's probably it, to be fair. Now, we also need our parasaur, because we're going to use the parasaur, because as I said, when we go back to the Phoenix, it's going to have disappeared. So we're going to need a parasaur to find its location again. Where are you, Mr. Parasaur? Come on, I know you're here. I tamed, there we go. Last Phoenix I found, I tamed a super low level parasaur just to find the Phoenix. Alright, what have we got? We've got shovel, we've got water, we've got our desert cloth. Let's throw out the parasaur, because obviously I can only throw out cryopods here. Here's our fire wyvern. Let's drop. Oh, no, not what I wanted to do. Oh, I hate that. I do it a lot, but I don't like it. Alright, let's kill this guy. Him out the way. There's also a Phaseolasuchus over here, which I want to get rid of, because I don't want him interrupting our tame either. He's only a level 10, in fact. I was going to say 40, but he's only a level 10. Alright, so now we're clear. We've got... everything is out of the way. Now, let's get on our parasaur. And we just use the alternate attack button to ping. And there is our Phoenix. Nice. So, what we want to do is we want to line up our foundation so that... let's ping... so that the next... so if we were to place another foundation next to it, the Phoenix would be in the middle of it. So about there will do. And then we want to go 2 walls up from there. And then add here, we need to place a ceiling turned into a hatch frame, like so. Alright, now we're going to whack walls around said hatch frame ceiling. Actually, you know what? We're gonna change them to doors. Like that. There we go. We can fix that other one up when we get there. Oh. I do struggle with snap points. It's a skill issue. It's nothing to do with the game. I could complain about it, but to be fair, it's me. I'm pretty upfront about that. The issue is me. And I know you can do different snap points and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of luck with the switching snap points thing. Oh, there we go. Gonna whack another one on top there, so that we can be guaranteed. Ah, see? Told ya. Didn't bring enough. 1 wall short. How is that? How is that even a thing? Seriously? Idiot. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go... oh, I hate that how the snap point thing... not the snap point. The structure changes based on... there we go. Now that's what we want. And that, and that, and that. And we should still have a couple left. Alright, now we got ramps. Thank you. Ramps. Ramps, ramps. Good. Right, so now we've got, as a safety precaution, I'm going to stick a hatch frame in the middle. Like that. And then I'm going to stick a ceiling on top. You know. Like that. There we go. Now we've got our thing. We've got our trap. But we need another stone wall. Because I'm an idiot. Basically. But that's okay. Because we haven't had a heat wave message yet. So there's no heat wave coming just yet. And our trap's ready. So we're going to grab... Okay, that's not a heat wave one. We're going to grab our parasaur. And we're going to fly back to base. And then we are going to bring 2 fire wyverns with us. Now here's the thing with the fire wyvern you're going to need. No, I'm going to use the one I've got. You're going to need one with high melee and high stamina. Because what you need to do is obviously the phoenix is tamed with fire. Yeah. Now you can tame the phoenix with fire arrows. You can tame a phoenix with a flamethrower. You can tame it with oil jars as well work. But in all honesty, I find the easiest way to tame it is with a fire wyvern. So if you get a decent fire wyvern with good melee and good stamina, then certainly if you're not on 1x at least anyway, you can tame a decent level one. I tamed that other one that I tamed was a level 15. I tamed that on 1x. I tamed that in one go, but I was sort of experimenting with flamethrowers and all sorts of stuff at the time, and I'll be honest, by far the fire wyvern was the best. And in hindsight, I should have just used the fire wyvern. It really was. The other methods, particularly the flamethrower, were not very good. I've got to say. Right, okay, let's get that in place. Okay, so now our trap's in place. So here's the thing: when the phoenix comes up out of the ground, you want it to be able to get through these hatch frames. Yeah, so it's going to fly through the hatch frames and come up into this trap somewhere. It may just be in this bottom section, or it may go all the way up into that top section. It's really just there. The 2 sections are really just there as a bit of a safety catcher to make sure that we get it, and it spawns within the trap. It will then not go any further up because we've got a ceiling on top. Now then when the heatwave finishes, it will drop back down. If it's not tamed, it will drop back down through the hatch frames into the ground as a pile of ashes once again. Now what we're going to do here though is we are going to add some more ceilings. And we're going to add them around there. And now we're going to add wood ones because we've run out of stone. And we should then be able to get 2 wyverns up here. One like that. And then one up the ramp where we were. And what that means... Let's put that there. What that means is that we will be able to hop from wyvern to wyvern. So we'll use this one until its stamina runs out, and then we're going to hop to the next wyvern and we're going to use that. Okay, so sandstorm over. We are now here. We have both wyverns in position. And basically, I just need to make sure that this guy's low enough. Yeah, that should be about right. And then basically we will use this to spam the fire button, and then when it runs out of stamina, we're going to hop over here, we're going to hop on this guy, and we're going to do the same thing. Now the Jerboa will tell you when you're getting a heat wave, and when you get a heat wave, he'll do this. He rubs his head like that, and then he will shake his head, scratch at the ground, there we go, and make that noise. Now you hear that noise, it's a very short noise. It's not the longer version of that is when there's a lightning storm, but when there's a heat wave, he'll scratch at the ground, shake his head, and make that noise. That's the one you've got to watch out for when you're Phoenix taming. There we go. Here we go. Here comes the Phoenix. Up and in the trap. Beautiful. All right. So you can see the taming indicator is now started. It looks like it's going to be slow going. So we keep going until the wyvern runs out of stamina. Then we're going to hop over to the next one. And then we're going to do the same thing. Hop off of that one. Hop back over to here. This should be it, and we're done. That is how you tame a phoenix. Whew. Look at that, 142, not bad at all. Awesome colours. Let's pod this guy up. And there we go. That is how you tame a level 95 Phoenix on 1x on official servers. So the 2 wyvern trick's probably the way to go. If you are a solo player, you can hop between the 2. If you've got more than one person in your tribe, then obviously you could use more than one wyvern, and you can tame quicker. So we've got ourselves a level 142 Phoenix and some pretty cool colours as well. Love the red. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, drop me a like, maybe subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm Llama, and I'm out of here.